It is 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and I am awake. We are going to Holiday World today. So Holiday World's about 2.5 hours away from my house, so it takes us about 2.5 hours to get there. And so then we got there right whenever the park opened, which is really good because we went on a Saturday, which means there were a lot of people there.
There's so many people in that pool right now.
We were in the water park pretty much all day, which was fun because I got to spend time with my twin brother. Yes, I have a twin. Now, it's kind of amazing to me every single time I say this because it seems like even though, believe it or not, I have been a twin my entire life, but yeah, I have a twin brother. Now, we don't look anything alike, and we are very different in personality, but we're twins. So it was nice to be able to spend all day with him and my other cousins, just because we never get to see each other, so that was really fun. So we were riding water rides all day long. In Holiday World, there are 2 water coasters and then a lot of water slides. I don't know the exact number, but there's a lot of them. We had ridden pretty much every single water ride there was throughout the day, but we finally got to this one slide that we hadn't been on, and we were kind of debating on whether or not to go because it was going to be the last one of the day, and we were just like kind of done with the water rides, but we were like, you know what? Doesn't seem like a long line, let's just get in it, it's fine. And it's the kind of water slide where they have a conveyor belt that brings the tubes up to the top and then the lifeguards put the tubes in for you. So my cousin and I, Shelby, get into the tube and we're sitting in the tube when the lifeguard says, uh-oh. What had happened was 2 of the tubes had gotten stuck on top of each other at the very top of the conveyor belts. They couldn't get any more tubes out, and because that one was stuck, all the ones at the bottom were getting overloaded. So they paused and said, you know what, we can't let you go down yet because we need to get this fixed. So to make a long story a little bit shorter, after everyone tries to figure out the best way to get this tube out, no one could, so we had to get this maintenance guy up. And you know, we thought maybe he'd have some kind of tool that you could fix this machine. No. He takes himself, climbs up onto the conveyor belt rigging, and lowers himself slowly down to throw the tube up. I hope I'm showing you a good enough vision of how frightening that was. Shelby and I were sitting there watching this whole thing, just like gaping, like what on earth is happening? We're gonna watch this guy fall, like what is happening? And sure enough, he got the tube out and we were on our merry way.
We got stuck up there and we gotta go down, but a lot of people were stuck up there for a really long time. You can't pay me enough to do what he did, that's for sure.
Aside from getting stuck at the top of a water slide, I had one other thing that happened to me on this trip. I got sunburnt. I wasn't exactly hurting right after it, but I felt it a lot the next day. In fact, the next day was awful.
But I got really burnt.
I am so burnt. I'm so burnt. I am so burnt. So, if you're at a water park that has unlimited drinks and sunscreen, take advantage of it. Like, just do it. Why? All in all, it was a great trip. We had a lot of fun, and I just love spending time with my family. It just really is so fulfilling to spend time with your family, even though it was hot and tiring, and I am so sunburned. It was so much fun.
Emma here has ridden every ride in the park.
I have blue hands.
Just kidding, she didn't ride any of them, but she did explode her cup on her.
I rode one.
Oh, she rode one.
And I got sick.
But she has blue hands now because she exploded her cup.
Yeah. And I got it on my forehead too when I was on there.
Cute.